Let's go. My name's Dan Giesling. Welcome to Season 2 of NBA 2k18 with my center DJ, aka Dan Giesling. I'm coming to you live from the 2019 Pistons locker room with some very important changes to the series. We learned a lot in Season 1, NBA Championship, NBA Finals MVP, Rookie of the Year, Rookie All-Star Game, and Most Valuable Player. We don't need to talk about last year. We're talking about a new year. We're trying to keep things moving a little bit. I made a couple of egregious mistakes. We're going to learn from that. The biggest change in the series you're going to see, we're going to be upping the minutes to 6 minutes per game. We're going to be playing one game per episode. But we want to see how far we can get DJ. Is he going to be a long-term journeyman? Is he going to flame out in 3 seasons? So we're going to sim anywhere between 2 and 3 games per episode. So the goal would be to knock out a season a month, and we'll always play the most impactful games. You know, the OKC rivalry. We have never beat them. Things like that. So that's part 1. Part 2, I was talking about spending real-life monies into the game to upgrade us to a 90 so we can control our roster. We may have put the apple before the horse cord. And here's why. We can't even hit level 90 yet. When we do, I don't know if it's going to be this season or next season. Then we'll dump the monies into it. But those are the big changes moving forward. We got some big things we need to uncover. Maybe get our own signature shoe in Season 2. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's jump into our first game. Now, before we jump into the first game, you know, we're coming off a hot NBA MVP Finals performance. A lot of people trying to slide into the DMs. We got Brian, Damian Lillard, Rachel. We already checked that text. She just wanted to congratulate us on a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's see, what does our agent say? I wore a pair of 2K sneakers at a Pro-Am game. I got a little slap on the wrist. That's okay. What's Damian want? Congrats on getting that Reese's Puffs box. That happened in between the celebration, getting off the private jet. They finally anteed up. Ronnie 2K took some selfies with your box and posted them on social media. Hang soon. Can't now, early midlife crisis. Get this guy out of here. Just because you're the 2K community manager, you think you get to hang out with DJ? Joel Embiid. Those guys have made the new cereal called The Process. I may have to eat yours. Thanks, Joel. So we're getting more love for a cereal box than NBA Finals MVP. Hey, nice meeting you, DJ. We ran into him at a party out in the Bay. We threw a special VIP party. Hey, I don't want to. Let's do something next time in town. Maybe. All right. So let's go ahead. Not a single congratulations from anyone. NBA Finals MVP. They don't think we deserved it. And we're going to show them our first game. So here's what we're going to do. We have Cleveland, New York, Cleveland, Miami, and Chicago. You know, the Knicks. Do we really want to play them? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to sim the Knicks game, play Cleveland, and sim the next 2. All right, so let's just. We've never done this, so we're putting a lot of trust in Van Gundy. Let me just double check, make sure our minutes are at 6 minutes. We're playing All-Star difficulty. All right, here we go. Sim to the Cavs game. Pistons start out 0-1. We don't lose to the Knicks. What happened in that game? View the box score. 38 minutes, 4 points, 14 boards. Who was our leading scorer? Reginald. What else happened here? I mean, from a minute standpoint, we got buckets. We were 1 of 6 from the field, not getting a lot of opportunities. I have to say, maybe we were reading our own press clippings, getting too excited about a Reese's cover box, but we're going into the big game against Cleveland. It's going to be a different season. Dial yourself in. Everyone wants to know, first game back at home. I know this is at Cleveland. What are we going to wear? Are we going to wear the same NBA Finals appearance gear? Nah, it's a new season. We're going with some new stuff. And we'll buy some new stuff, but we're gonna try a new look here for our first official game. We're going to take off. We saved the compression for when we're compressed. Everything else, we're going to be pretty much the same here. So let's go ahead and head to the court, get ourselves prepared for a head-to-head matchup against LeBron. The 0-1. That just doesn't sound right. Detroit Pistons against the 0-1 Cleveland Cavaliers. David Aldridge checking in on the Finals MVP. thought that was Chris Bosh. Is that Chris Bosh? Who? Is he on our team? What is that? He's not one of our regulars. I've got to pause. What the heck? I see no Bosh here. Bosh retired, didn't he? What the heck was that? He's on our team. What happened in the offseason? Who got traded? Myself, Avery, Stanley, Tobias, Reginald. Chris Bosh, Galloway. Who did we get rid of? I don't even know who we got rid of. Chris Bosh is on our... What? Van Gundy's been making some off-season moves. The shocker of... Who are we? We've been putting pieces together. 1001. 1002. Right where he last left off, NBA Finals MVP. Who did we get rid of? I can't even think of who we made that move for. You thought you knew what to expect in Season 2. It's a season of intrigue, mystery, and other crazy beings. I do have to say they didn't update the gold number on the back of our jersey. That's a little oversight. I'm going to tweet 2K about it just to see what they say. I see a free throw. We have not worked on that in the offseason. It's good to be back, though, with the boys. Starters for the first game. Who's number 6? Well, what is going on with this team? Reggie's wearing number 6. He defers to Chris Bosh. Our chemistry is... That's crazy. You take a couple weeks off in the off season, and all of a sudden your team's different. All right, let's get back to work here. I mean, I guess it's like when you go on, you take your 2 weeks vacay at work, you come back and the stapler's moved. You know, who would have thunk it? Stanley, roll. We got no roll. We did have a roll there. Too much dribbling here. Kick it out to number 6, Reginald. I got to imagine. We'll take it. We got to get our offensive output going here a little bit. A lot of changes in Detroit. You know what? I have to say, I did wholeheartedly expect our roster to stay the same. I mean, you're talking NBA championship team. A defensive breakdown. I just... You got to give us a second to readjust. I'll tell you one thing that doesn't change. Logo ball. We got to come up with... There needs to be a new logo ball in Season 2 because I'll tell you what. Teams have adjusted to it. Speaking of getting adjusted here. All right. Let's... we got to calm down. We got the early season jitters. A lot of people thought that the press clippings, the word around the league is that from everyone from LeBron James to DeMar DeRozan thought that the Pistons NBA championship was a fluke and that there's no way they could do it again. There is a rather large contingency of the 2.2 million DJ fans are highly upset with him that he didn't even consider going to Toronto. But DJ's trying to work to earn their respect back and show that the loyalty comes not at a price to them, but at a price to Van Gundy. All right, down 4-8. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Let's lock in here. Great rebound. We're going to push up to Bradley. Bradley pushes up. We're going to kick out to Reggie. Reggie let it fly. Reggie with the number 6. I'm not sure I'm ready to get used to that yet. Tobias was second in our team in scoring last game. Baseline hook. Ooh. I thought that was Monty's. All right, down 4-8, 3:34 to go in the first quarter. We're getting torched on D. We're getting 41's taunting us. I'll tell you this. We're a marked individual. Every game, we got to know people are going to be giving us their best shot. Unlike Stanley. Pistons? We may have taken a little too much time in the offseason off. That's all right. It just takes a while. We got to get our summer legs back here. Ball. Way too late. Let's give him a low ball screen on JR. Doesn't know what the scoreboard is. Smith. That's too easy of a joke. Yeah, I think it's time to retire that. Get out of the paint, please. High ball screen. I'll tell you what. I don't want to tip our hand at all. I don't know when we're gonna hit level 90, but there are some key pieces on our roster right now we're going to look to get maximum efficiency value for. I thought Tristan changed his number too. Get that out of here. All right, 4 points, 2 boards. We got to settle back into our routine. Ball. Another turnover. All right, we're playing a little. This is not NBA Finals-esque play, but that's all right. You're not going to have all great quarters. It's how you fight through it and struggle. Rotation to Kevin Love. Chris Bosh is in the ball game. The only thing I can hope for Chris Bosh is that he interrupts some of our interviews and does meme raptor face in the back. Nice give and go from Stanley. All right, so look at Bosh's shoes. He's not playing around. Absolutely not playing around. Look at him. He's got the Wonder Woman polka dot shoes. All right, let's see how Bosh melds well with our team. I actually like the move. I don't know who we gave up to get him. I didn't see Boban on the roster. Boban was put in John Wick 3, never looked back. He left the NBA. I wonder if there's a list anywhere of roster moves. There's got to be. I just can't believe we have Chris Bosh. I'm very excited. He's like our kind of teammate. Goofy, gets the job done. Let's see if he can score here. Ooh, unselfish. Team player. Back him down. We're going to kick out. I was going to kick out to Christopher. 9 points, 2 boards. Down 6 here. We're keeping an eye on Chris. You know, this is like when LeBron trades half his roster for a new guy. All eyes are on that new guy. I'm just glad to see Shammy's made the cut. Pop out on Crowder. Bosh. Let's go, Bosh. Stanley, reward him in the open field. If you guys have never seen the Chris Bosh interview, he always, like, when he was in Miami with LeBron, he would always, like, meme the camera. So I had a great respect for him just for that reason alone. He's a good role player, superstar in his own right. But we also got Shammy. I'll tell you what, all of a sudden, our roster gets a little bit beefier with Chris Bosh, you know? We got a bona fide scorer. Decent player, NBA champion. All right. I'm just so excited for season 2. We're not even playing the ball game like we need to. All right, 15-11, down 4. They're milking last shot. Could have got a cheap rebound there. All right. Some things stay the same. Some things are different. That's the ebb and flow of the tides of March, the Ides of March, and everything in between. LeBron, how does it feel to have your decision overshadowed by the decision? 2018. Down 12 here, 2:38 to go. Boban is in the ball game. Myself, Toby, Avery, and Reginald wearing the number 6. So early Eastern Conference matchup here. Central Division Challenge. This is a good precursor to see where we're at with our new roster moves. Kick it out. Let it fly, Avery. There's a lot of believers in Avery. In particular, one in New Jersey with the first name Jay is a big fan of Avery. We'll see if he makes the cut. He's been improving his game. Oh, he went up and over, but not today. We need to push the pedal here a little bit. Give up to Vegas. Okay, one of the things we're going to be working on, ball handling, dumping some monies into ball handling. All right, 9 points, 4 boards, 2 turnovers, down 14, defending NBA champs on the road in Cleveland. It may be Bosh time. I want to be the Boshi. Cut through here. Run our sets one-on-one versus LeBron. Back him down. This is the matchup, everyone. 1001. Look at that. He may weigh 270, and he can still get a block on us. I'll tell you, we're not playing team ball. I'm considering a timeout right here. All right, so we got to settle down. We're trying to prove all the critics wrong in one game. It's an 82-game season. We haven't even run 4 out, 1 in yet. There we go. There's our first 4 out, 1 in of the season. Low ball screen for Toby. The irony of Toby, oh man, is that he hits buckets when he least expects them. He was one of my favorite Pistons on our current roster, current being the 2017 season, before he got dealt off for the over-expensive Blake Griffin. All right, let's just calm down here. 23-38, down 15, 34 seconds to go. Here's the thing, though. Before, if we're down 15, there may be a little panic. But you're talking about once you go through a Game 7 in the Bay Area, you know, little give and go with Boban, anything seems possible. You know, down 15 against Cleveland, kicking out to... All right, we got a little egregious there. That's one of the knocks on our game. Way too many turnovers. One of the many knocks. But I'll tell you one of the other. Double. Left my man. All right. I hear what you're... I can already hear the coaching comments. Dan, calm down. You're playing frantic ball. Not playing team ball. Not running the Dwayne Casey set. Wait, that's not till NBA 2k18. All right, that one hurt a little bit. So getting clearly outplayed here. Van Gundy's probably going to tear us up. A new player emerges. I want Toby matched up with Kevin Love. Understood. You're talking to the NBA Finals MVP like that? Look at Bosh, man. I can't tell you how excited. If there was one, I don't want to say washed up, but one NBA superstar or extremely well-known player that I think would fit into our team, I would have said Chris Bosh. I didn't know he was still in the league, but I still would have said Chris Bosh. Nice Stanley showing that he can hang with the cover of the 2K19 athlete. All right. Yeah. The one thing I was hoping for, and I don't like, I could probably DAE program this. The number on the back of the jersey, I thought for sure it would change. If you don't, so behind the neck, there's a little gold emblem with the number of championships. Pistons had 3, now we have 4, but it still says 3. It's little things like that. All right, this needs to become not a 2K vlog. It needs to be, let's go get some buckets. Take them right off the dribble. That's where we're at. 11 points, 5 boards, hustle rebounder. We got to get to our double manis. All right, what are we down here? Down a lot. I don't know what a lot is, but down 18. How do you get out of a jail cell made of cake instead of concrete? I'll tell you right now. One bite at a time. One box out at a time, one rebound at a time. One stop at a time. So, here's my thing. I think Bosh can shoot a few threes here. We got to push here, Reggie. We don't have this kind of time to just be lollygagging. Lollygag. Give me the ball, Toby. Was that a new set? We had a baseline cut there. I've never seen that in my life. Kick it out to Avery. Avery, high ball screen. Look at the team play, though. High ball screen to Reginald. Got to get him going here a little bit. There was a large contingency of the fan base saying, Dan, you got no scorers on your team, no playmakers. You got to carry the load on both sides of the floor. Timeout. Start it. Getting worked here. Ellerson's still here. I'm going to continue to call him Ellerson. even though we learned after the entire season his last name was Ellenson. Andre Drummond makes the rare appearance. 34-56. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. What are we down here? Down 22. Myself, Langston, Andre, and Stanley. Not the original, the secondary Stanley. All right, we're going to back. We got to get to work here. 1,001. 1,002. Baby hook. We've been working on that in the offseason. I'll tell you that right there. All right. I don't know who's our matchup. It's not Tristan. All right, Crowder. There's a few guys we've seen throughout the season that stand out. Crowder's one of those guys. He's a matchup we don't want any part of. Speaking of matchups we don't want any part of. Rough start for the Pistons here. All right, let's make something happen here. I'm going to look to thread the needle. Give it to Shammy. Give him a high ball screen. Come back. That's what we wanted. That's how we get back in the ball game here. Down 20. We can give him some high ball screens all day. I'm okay. We're going to continue to set those double, triple screens so we can get a shot here. 13 points, 5 boards by all stretch of the imagination. A very subpar-ish game for DJ. Andre taking money out of our Gatorade. One more to Shammy. Let it fly. That was halfway down. Joel Osmond. Isn't he a singer? All right. Down 22. I have to say, you never know what you're going to get here. I don't think there's anyone that thought the defending NBA champions would be getting blown out after an 0-1 start. 41-61. Move to center. Buckets. We're gonna have an assessment after this game. We're gonna be calling out people in the locker room, ourselves included. It's not over. It's far from over, because we're blocking people. Osmond, is he a new player? Or he just never plays. That's a great screen and roll on us. 10 seconds, logo ball. When in doubt, you go back to your roots. 3, 2. Fade away like Shammy in the finals. All right. Down 22. The fourth quarter, we're playing 6-minute quarters, so there's a lot of opportunities to get better. Cut this lead down to 11 with about 2.5 to go, and then anything can happen, especially if Shammy's in the game. Chris Bosh is in the game. Van Gundy survives the axe.
We're not going to get this all back at once. Just play our game. Pick up our defensive intensity, but we don't need to rush down here. Just play our game.
He's got new sayings for the new season. Myself, here's the starting lineup for the fourth quarter. Myself, Reggie, Toby, Avery, and Ellerson. Dump it. One more to Ellerson. Let it fly, boy. Let it fly. Let it fly. Let's go. That's how we get it. One bite at a time. Down 20. 5:45 to go. If you think we're giving up, we're going for double monies and the victory. I'm going to help on LeBron. Ellerson, that's a great play. He's got 2 lines. I know he has 2 lines in the side of his head. I know he had that kind of swag. I'd like to know if I had to guess what school he came from, I would say Duke. I don't know where he came from, though. Maybe Duke or Marquette. That's what I would have to guess. All right, so Van Gundy's not going to give us this day off. I promise you that. I'm looking to make some plays here. And by plays, I mean forcing it up. 15 points, 5 boards, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Down 22. 5 minutes to go. We can still make a run of this. We've got to score in every possession. Score in every possession, stop on every possession. It's going to be a race to about 68 here. I'm going to come double. Oh, Reggie doubled. It's all right. We got the board. Let's push it. We'll go always push to Reggie. Back. No. One more. Glue hands. Low, high ball screen. Nice take, Avery. Nice take. Stop the clock. Get some momentum going. I honestly think if we go on a little run here, we have to get about 2 steals, and we're back in this ball game. Then there's a part of me too, not that I would ever throw a game. And not that I like that, you know, we're not coming out just blowing teams out. You know, we have some roster moves. We got to redevelop some chemistry. Uh-oh. 2. All right. Van Gundy is just going to rip us here. I'm still trying to figure out who we dealt. Wait a second. I think we got rid of Tolliver. I don't see him on the bench anywhere. I kind of want to go look at the bench. I see no Tolliver for Bosch. And, you know, Bullocks is gone too. I'm okay with it. All right, 17.6 boards. Unless we had double-double, there's going to be some disappointment in Detroit. I can tell you that right now. All right, 46-67. Buckets. Literally, there's a lot of things you can expect from defending champions getting blown out by 26 in our first game of the season. I don't think anyone would have expected that. So, but I'll tell you what, we're going to go out, still play hard-nosed Pistons basketball, give people their money's worth. That's good D. And that's a good board. We're pushing it ourselves here. 19.7 boards. Looking for someone to make a move here. Ooh. Reggie, let it fly. Dumped up. Nice. Good pass. 21.7 boards, 1 AST. Posterize a player, posterize you. Down 23-37 to go. See if we can get this thing under the Vegas line, which was 12.5. For us, though, we were the favorite. 3:20 to go, down 20. I'm going to help on the double. Completely left my man. We're 3 rebounds away from double-double money. He's kicking out to Toby. He was wide open. Nice entry pass from Toby. Zizic. The long-distant cousin of Scott Disick. Nice buckets. 24.7 boards, 1 assist. Down. Okay, we're down 17. I thought we were down 27. Down 17. So actually, we could still go on a run here. This is not a resigned ball game. But we got to push the heck out of offense. All right, that's ball game. Kevin Love. I'm not putting him on our beef list yet. Our beef list is individuals that give us trouble. I should have passed that. That was greed. All right. So at this point, you know, you got to have set goals in life. You know, clearly some goals are out of stretch, but others are not. So right now the victory seems a little bit tough here. Give it, Bradley, let it fly. Some seem out of touch, like winning the ball game. Getting double monies is the goal for right now. If you can't win, secure the Gatorade money. Speaking of double, we got to force this here. We're probably getting LeBron out of the ball game. Yeah, we've got no Tolliver and we got no Bullocks. Comment a Y in the comments if you know those were the 2 players that were gone, or an N if you had no clue who was out. It took us to the 4th quarter to realize who wasn't on our roster. LeBron. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many points he had, but seems about right. All right, 56-73, 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Stanley, I got to say, Stanley's played pretty good D on LeBron. I got no complaints. Us on Kevin Love, not so much. All right, 2 boards away from double monies. Push it up over JR. All right, Tristan with the blockout. $130 to go, 24 points, 8 rebounds. Take a couple shots on LeBron there. We're probably gonna have 4 opportunities at rebounds, which means we gotta cash in on half of them. Ball. Almost what made Tristan single. Toby. There's were 2 opportunities right there. We got to get the next dude steal from JR. I didn't leave my side. We're playing A ball. We're playing A plus team ball. 24 points, 8 boards. All right, we're going to hustle because this is going to be a missed shot. All right. 56-75. Game completely out of reach at this point. Do we have the opportunity to get double monies? There's a shot. I do like that. We didn't sit much of the game. I mean, we're guaranteed, what, 38 minutes a game now? I like it. How much are we down here? 17. Susie Orman. Why do it was Osman? That's such, like, I feel like there's a lot of people with the last name Osman. Orman. Donnie Osman. Is he an actor? Give me the board. Oh. Osman, Orman. I don't know. Anyways. Give me the ball. We need to try and get someone some Gatorade monies. If it's not going to be us, let it be Boban. Shoot it. All right, I don't think we're going to get the double monies on this one. 26 points, 8 boards. Pretty good game for us. But we got to play better than pretty good. If we're going to get everyone's best shot day in and day out, night in and night out, season 2. Night in and night out. Oh, we're 1 rebound away. 3 buckets. All right. Lost by 17 on the road to LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pistons starting out 0-2. Yes, they made some strong roster moves in the offseason. We just got to give them a little time to get their confidence going. We've also maxed out 2 badges in season 1. So I think we've got to fill up a lot of these bars to get to level 90. It's definitely doable. Lots of Gatorade money. He's been playing some Pro-Am. Let's see what DJ has to say. No matter what roster moves are made, I'm going to put this on the line right now. Hold on.
We'll get him next time, fellas.
I'm putting this on the line right now. If they trade Shammy or Reggie, we're requesting a trade and we're out. That's it. I don't want to. I don't even want to put that out there. I don't even want to put that energy out there. Phone's blowing up. Brian, just got proof for the Nike billboard from the photographer. Take a look and let me know what you want. We just got blown out. You think I want to make that kind of important decision right now? Let's see what's going on here in our division here. 0-2 defending champs Pistons. Bulls in the lead. It's early on in the season. We said we were going to sim. Let's see. We got a couple more games to sim. I think, see, this I'm excited for this. So we're 0-2. We'll sim the Miami game. We said we're going to sim 3 to 4. We probably want to play the Chicago game. Boston's a pretty important game. But we got to pick one. So our next game we're going to play at Boston. So we're going to sim the Miami game, see what happens. We got our first victory. How did that one shake out? Box score me? That's more like it. 19 minutes. What? Doesn't make any sense. Why would there only be 19 minutes on a simulated game? 26 points, 9 boards. Almost double monies. Ish. All right. Now, how did everyone else do? Shammy. First we go by minutes. Toby, myself, Stanley, and Abe. This looks like the solidified starting 5. Andre Drummond. 6 minutes. He cannot be happy with that. 3 blocks, couple turnovers, shot 100% from the field. I like it. All right. So we'll probably, next episode, sim, play, sim, sim. Looks good to me. All right, so a little bit different of a format. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you guys did, clicking a like button helps out a great deal. As always, I will see you guys tomorrow at 1:30 for the continuation of Season 2. What else? I mean, a lot of intrigue, mystery, things that look left and you go right. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you guys next time.